Hi, I'm Andrew. I play Landen. Landen is illiterate. He
He
can't
can't
read
read.
or write.
Oh,
Um,
Interesting.
I thought that
but
was you.
well, it's also mostly me.
It's
What
50-50.
what is role playing if not
Hey,
just self
hey, wait.
inserts?
Grim can't read either.
No, he can't. I told you what's role inserts.
Putting it together.
Okay, ugly. Something interesting about ugly.
Oh no. Ugly is short. So like before like a goblin. Like so they're like a little runty.
Just even short for a goblin. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cute.
What's something interesting about Alryn?
He is deathly afraid of spiders.
I thought
Like-
you were gonna say deathly handsome.
Well, I didn't want to state the obvious.
These
Y'all
are supposed to
already
be
knew that.
these are supposed to be hidden facts, not obvious ones.
You could see that a mile away.
Chip, what is something interesting about yourself?
So, funny enough, my fact for Chip is also a fear. Chip is afraid of cauliflower because he thinks it's the ghost of broccoli. That's it. That's the whole fact.
I dig it.
Okay, and lastly, life. What is something interesting about life? A fun fact.
Fun fact about life is that he sleeps with his socks on.
Ew.
Yeah, that is you.
So sometimes I do that when my toes get cold.
Yeah, Life and I have that in common.
I was gonna say I had a girlfriend like that once, but
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
know.
God. Am I?
His socks off in the night.
Am I the girlfriend?
Am I the girlfriend? Am I Rath's girlfriend?
I mean,
If you
cold
want to
enough.
be. If you want to be. Okay, so as we entered the village last week, and you'd come to this epiphany about the possible occult happenings, you notice that this village, while the size of what would be like considered a pretty lively place, you would think you'd see people out and about. It seems like they almost have gone ghost town. There's like very few doors open, or like people bustling through the streets. And so you find yourself in what is definitely still a lived-in town, but what seems to be either secluded or they're attempting to, kind of keep to themselves. What are you all doing?
So, I definitely have something in mind.
What was I'm sorry, can you recap for me the end of the last time what happened that they told us that something was a cult?
Nobody told you that, but with how the bandits like spoke about the harsh religion in town, Life came to this realization, cleric from the cleric knowledge they have too, the idea of maybe this is an occult like going on kind of thing.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Very welcome.
Okay, so Landon has ideas.
I
does not.
I definitely want to find a farm and own a farm.
A farm?
What?
Okay,
You just want to own a farm?
Yeah, I want to own a farm.
That's not where I thought we were going.
Like
but
on a mission, and you're like, I'm gonna buy some land.
Yeah, I mean it's a
How
right now.
are the property values going around here?
I want some chickens.
Well, looking around town, you can see over in the northeasternly direction, there's some farmlands.
Cool. We'll deal with that after the cult.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just want to mark that one on the little checklist.
it was just okay. Adding it to the side quest list. I understand.
It's for a thing.
Oh goodness.
Although maybe we should go talk to the locals. So maybe we should go talk to like a farmer or something like that.
Should we start with the farm? Yeah, let's start with the farm.
Right?
Okay, y'all briskly walk over to how is prisoner Goblin feeling today? Are we like going with still being tied up, or are you still continually chewing at this chain? And
I think that Chip thinks that he is leading Landen on the chain.
okay,
And so Chip is kind of just like really confidently. Can you guys
Like-
hear me? You can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
yeah.
Really confidently, strolling along in front of Landon, maybe pulling on the chains every once in a while, being like,
Come on,
on.
slacker.
slave man, slave human.
Okay, heading over in that direction. Eventually, you reach a various amount of farmland. You see some place where wheat's being grown, silks in an area, as well as like rows of grapes and other vineyards type.
And are there like people around like tending to it and stuff?
There is nobody outside currently, and as you kind of look around, or kind of like as you've been walking, it's been getting a little darker outside, and you currently see above head just a single drop of rain falls in front of you, and it starts to kind of come down. It's not awful yet, but you feel like the makings of a pretty heavy storm are coming. As you look, you do see a group of individuals come out of this house right here, and like carrying these larger tarps go over to some smaller gazebos, trying to cover them up and get them.
Which house was it? I wasn't looking at roll
Sorry, you're good. It's this one.
20. Ping it one more time.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a ping.
I might be on the wrong layer. Oh yeah, that's totally me.
Nine.
Oh.
Number 9, everyone.
And where are they taking the tarps to?
They seem to be crossing the street a little ways to like a gazebo type thing they have over here.
Oh, okay.
They're kind of
I'm
hustling.
genuinely interested. What are yield tarps made out of? Landon's gonna hustle over there and get a
They
better
seem to be
look.
like some heavy like leather as you kind of near them, and as you kind of just like drag Chip along with you as you hustle over there, they like jump as they're running it through this rain, and they just kind of oh goodness, hello.
I'm just gonna.
And they're still just
smile,
moving.
and I'm not gonna say hello. I'm just gonna wave.
Okay. They just keep beefing, like just keep running.
They're running.
Yeah, they're trying to get this tarp put up before any of their dry. You look over here, and it seems like this house is some sort of smithy / like tannery, and they are drying some skins over here, and they are trying to cover those up before their long process of drying is either ruined or at least made longer by these skins being bathed in the liquid of God.
I wish you hadn't said that because I had a thought process going and it's gone. Liquid of God.
I love that descriptor of rain.
So after they turn around after I weirdly wave at them, then they start hustling back over to where they're going. Landon
Yes.
then hustles back towards them and catches up with them and is keeping pace with them. And he says, "Hey everyone, I'm Landon Halfhand. Nice to meet you." And I stick out my hand.
Chip is sprinting behind because he's so short. He's just trying to catch up.
They all have their hands pretty full with like this large tarp, and they're like, yes, it's a pleasure to meet. One moment, and they're just kind of like running sideways at this point.
I just leave my hand out.
They kind of break forward and start covering these tarps up. One of the younger ones like breaks off and walks over to you and gives you like a good handshake. He says, sorry, yes, how can I help you? Name's Eldris.
Eldris?
Yes.
Okay. I was actually thinking that we could help you. We heard that there's some river damming going on around here. I'm sorry. I mean river darning and I I turn around and nobody can really see what I'm doing when I turn around. But after I do, I spin back around and I say, I apologize about my language there. We're just here to help out. The Gilded Clover sent us.
He looks down
Guys
at, he looks at Chip.
Are,
He
like,
says,
preoccupied carrying stuff nearby me.
yes.
Can I try and pants one of the guys who's carrying stuff?
Roll me a stealth check.
A stealth check, okay.
You say you're gonna try to depants one of them?
Handsome.
I'm gonna try and pants him. I just want to yank the pants off.
Me and Gabby
While
almost did that to
they're
Ferd in real life.
No, we did. That's true. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to figure out how to get used to this.
So do it from Beyond 20,
Yeah.
D&D Beyond.
Beyond. Okay.
Yeah, do it D&D Beyond and hit your stealth
Okay.
ability in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, there's just a button. Sorry. Delete thought.
I'm still getting used to everything. I'm sorry. Okay, stealth.
A 19, yeah. So as this one guy is currently nailing down a corner of a tarp, he's kind of bent over, and you just okay, you've rolled stealth 5 times now.
I wanted to make sure it was working.
You're good.
They're all successes.
Yeah, you just pull his pants right flat to the ground, and he turns around and he's like,
I go, oh, I'm sorry about that. I grab his pants and I lift him up for him.
He says, I can put my own pant. This is, oh my.
He's laughing.
And I
That was ugly. I'm just like on the ground laughing, just like in the mud.
I give Chip a little smack in the back of the head, and I say, you can't just sexually assault people like that. It's not okay.
Oh my goodness.
At this point, they all start heading back towards their home.
They don't want to talk to us anymore.
Chip is just like, I defy God.
Yeah.
They look at you and they're like, okay, well, it was not so much a pleasure, but we know you're here now, so there's that.
Life kind of walks up to these guys or whatever. I guess we're all standing in the rain, and he's like, do you guys need any other help? Like, where is everyone? Like, there's no one in town, like, kind of thing. He's asking where everyone is.
Mostly people stay inside nowadays with some of the bandit violence that's been happening so much. We go to the crops in the morning and we go to the crops at night, but throughout the day we pretty much stay inside. But
well, we took care of some bandits down the road, and there was only about I think there was 5 or 6 of them. Is that what you're talking about?
That might be part of the group. They have these weird symbols on them. Did they have any symbols?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
He kind of. Can we go inside?
Yeah, let's go inside.
And I was about to try to draw something in chalk, and then I realized that water is chalk's mortal enemy.
And Life is like, thank you for your hospitality, but I'm sorry for all of my friends and how they're about
like
to.
This, and the person who he pants, he's like.
He runs upstairs.
That they're already gonna ruin the inside of this house.
Yeah, and definitely have been splashing in mud puddles for sure.
As Life says, thank you for your hospitality, I choke up on Chip's leash. Let's just call it what it is. It's a child leash.
I don't know if it's a child leash. It's just a full-on dog leash.
It's like one of those backpacks that you put your little kids in, or unruly, and it's like a frog.
Oh gosh. He looks around. He pulls out this large piece of stone that is like a tablet basically. And he gets a stick of chalk out and he says, so there's a few symbols, but the one that and I don't understand any of it really, but the one that they've been at least around the water nearby, one that I've seen is, and he will start to draw.
I do want to make one clarification while you do that.
Yes.
When Landen says, and I hold out my hand, That's not me narrating what he's doing. That's Landen narrating what he's doing.
No.
No.
So he talks
I-
about himself in the third person.
Not so. I guess kind of.
He
Not
said
so much
I.
the
He said
third
I. Hold
person.
on my hand.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
second person, I think.
What a
I thought you said
weirdo.
He is a weirdo. I'm
I
starting
mean-
to believe he's the one in jail.
I was about to say, I think the town people will question that eventually too. Like,
I have the
You
wanted poster
okay?
to prove it.
Yeah, the wanted poster.
Yeah, Chip has wanted posters.
totally looked legit to me.
We just start seeing them appear up around.
Yeah, I just post them everywhere I go.
Yeah,
Like,
Chip somehow gets them up there, even though he's attached to Landen, but none of us notice.
He's just gonna make stealth rolls throughout the game.
they
Yeah.
get, like,
That's what the three
shittier
other
and
stealth rolls
shittier
were.
looking
Yeah.
The more I make, they become like more and more shittily drawn.
oh my god. Like, so what he draws you is a well, here, let me see if I can draw it on the Roll20 map. So bad at drawing. Roll let you draw a straight line? It sure don't. That's actually probably pretty close to what he gets. He's trying to draw a straight line. He says the lines are a little straighter than that, but it's like an upside down, I guess a right side up X with like a flat line connecting the bottom 2 points.
So as he's showing us, Landen snatches it out of his hand. He says, "Give me that. Let me see that." And
Wow.
he stares at it really, really
Gee.
closely and intently. And he goes, "Yeah, I feel you, man. I can't make any sense out of this either."
Does any... Go ahead.
I was gonna ask if any of us. Well, I guess asking for me, I can't ask for everybody. But if I had recognized this from anywhere.
Does anybody speak primordial?
I mean, yeah, sure. No.
No.
No, then. If anybody would like to make a religion check or a history check, you can definitely try.
Chip
I'll try
hates religion.
A religion check.
Oh,
Chip hates God.
or history. Oh God, guys, I got bad intelligence.
Yeah, bad news.
Wow.
Oh, I
what the
still rolled
heck?
good.
Yeah.
I've got a nat 1.
Yeah.
Here, let me roll some.
I have no idea
Yep,
what this is.
I got bad religion and history. I'm not a good paladin.
Bad religion and you're a paladin?
You should roll anyways, because I have -1 intelligence and I still got a 17.
Yep, I rolled a whole 2.
All right, so Chip and Ugly, way back in Goblin School, many years ago, you were taught
Goblin school.
different symbols that represented like elemental, just like the types of the elements. And this one represents water, so it's literally like just a symbol for water. And that's really all you get out of it. It's a symbol for water. Maybe there's a weird water god thing. You don't know. You've heard the words religion. You heard maybe a cult, and now you've got water.
Yeah,
The pieces of the puzzle are coming together, but it's a slow one.
So our enemy is water itself.
Well, I don't say this out loud that I know it's water, but I kind of look at it and I recognize that, and I look at Chip and I kind of like nod and I don't say anything.
We're like,
yeah, we're like,
I can't with you guys. That's great. The rain starts to let up a little bit. It's not like heavy outside anymore. It's just kind of a drizzle. He says, "Well, you're welcome to stay here, but I've got to get back to work." And
is this just like his house?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's his.
Okay.
It's his house.
I'm just like sitting on his couch.
Yeah,
All
and you're
muddy.
covered in mud because you literally
Yeah.
just took a swim in a mud puddle, and he's looking at you and he's like,
Oh yeah. Ugly doesn't wear shoes, so I just I have mud all.
Landen is like, don't worry, I'll clean that up for you. And he grabs a piece of cloth and he starts rubbing the mud all over the couch, only smearing it and making it worse.
Chip is like rummaging through the stuff, like getting everything all grubby and just looking for anything semi-valuable.
Roll me an investigation check, Chip.
Checking out the
This
magazine
is gonna be another
rack.
big brain moment from Chip. He's gonna stumble on some culty
Well,
artifact.
don't get your hopes up because I didn't roll very well.
With a 5, you dig through the couch cushions for a little while, and you find two copper.
Oh,
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Sick. I need to add that to our team bank, which I am keeping track of. Don't worry about
Oh.
it, guys.
I like go to put it in my pocket and Landen like grabs it out of my hand.
It goes
and
in the
puts it
bag.
in his pocket.
It's like taking
I'm
money
like-
from your kids. Put it in your piggy bank.
It's going in the bag.
You see this guy?
You hear now more clearly as you walked like out the back door. There's a heavy banging of metals and different footfalls as there's 3 or 4 men now out back that are currently working at a smithy. You hear the sound of quenching metals, and you hear the sound of like the lighting up of a furnace. And
I'm gonna go out there and talk to these guys.
as you walk outside, Landen, he kind of gives you a more formal greeting this time.
I
He
guess I'm
says,
going too.
"Oh yeah, you don't really have an
He's on
option."
the floor like this and gets dragged like this.
I feel like I'm kind of like hanging onto the chain also as he's doing this just to like make it harder for him.
my 2 children.
He gives you like a more formal meeting. He says, Eldris Tantor of the Tantor blacksmiths. Yeah.
This is the little kid, yeah?
No, this is the man that you met in the very first place.
Oh, I thought he was a child when I met him the first time.
No, the little kid was the one that got pantsed, and he is currently.
Oh no! Shifted into a kid. That's so much worse. And then I picked up his pants. That's so much worse. Oh no!
To Chip, a kid is just the same as an
He's a
adult,
short man.
You know? Like, yeah, it's a normal sized man. And
So
adults are just really tall men.
So Landen looks at the kid and I say, "Hey, sorry about that pants thing. I wouldn't have done that if I knew you were a child."
He's stretching some leathers. He's like, I'm 14 or so. I mean, I'm not a child, but
That's too young.
yeah,
Little bit.
I don't disagree with you.
Then
Then he kind of looks at you and he's like, wait, what is the right age where you can pull another man's pants up then?
I don't know, man. It's kind of a case by case basis. This is the conversation that I meant to get into. I look over at Eldris and I stick out my hand and I say, "Hey, Landen Half Hand, nice to meet you."
And you're saying I stick out my hand?
I do, yeah. Actually, not that
That's
time because it
awful,
doesn't flow with the narration, but you'll know it when it
I wanted to
happens.
clarify. I'm gonna ask every time.
But this is a just for physical description. He's a darker skinned Tarami human, which is just the region that they come from. And he is really built, probably just from years of working the metal and whatnot. But he kind of like grabs you by the arm and shakes you a little bit, and you, even with your paladin, like build, he's like almost lifting you off the ground. He says,
Landen blushes a little bit.
"You're a strange one. Don't touch my child again."
Can do.
I'm pretty sure Landen is under arrest. I think Chip is right on this one.
He turns away and says, "So are you going to be in Red Larch long? Do you need any armor or weaponry?
Well, it's funny that you bring that up. Well, with how you're a blacksmith and stuff, and I happen to be a person who wears armor, and also happen to be here to help you guys out with your little problem. I was thinking maybe we could work out a little deal. I don't have a lot of money, but I definitely want some plate armor."
You want plate armor, but you don't have a whole lot of money. I believe.
How much is it worth it to undarn your river for you?
You can call it a dam. It's a word. It doesn't mean it is a dam.
I like to watch my language.
It's not okay. I'm not gonna.
And I look up at the guy and I'm like, he's a weenie.
I like you, small one. He says, well, perhaps I could ask around town. So the thing is, the dam doesn't really bother us any. realistically speaking, I mean, I'm sure it's misfortunate for those downstream, but
All right. Well, let's say I was gonna pay you for plate armor. About how much would you?
Hey, he kind of looks up. He's like, "Well, I don't have any made currently, but I could start with your measurements and take about a week's time." But it's he opens up a little like rubric of different. He says, "Just normal plate armor, right?"
Yeah.
You don't have plate armor already?
No, I have just normal baby chainmail.
Oh.
I'm not a real paladin yet.
Does Alryn, do you have plate armor?
Nobody should start with plate armor.
No.
It's cracked.
Okay. I don't know what the rules are.
No, you're good. It's just that it's very good AC wise, and so it doesn't normally want you to. He looks you up and down because it has a strength requirement. He's kind of like, "You sure you're strong enough to wear this?"
I think so. I mean, if you had to quantify
Like
the,
on a
strength
scale
requirement
from
in a 1 to 20
yeah,
scale,
a roughly
what would you put that at?
roughly a 15.
Landen grabs one of his arm muscles, particularly the bicep,
Yes.
and he
Just
goes,
one of them.
I think I can manage that.
Okay. So yeah, our plate armor here is roughly 1,500 gold pieces, but for adventurers, that's not too expensive.
Yeah, we totally have lots more than that.
We do.
What is
Yeah, we have a ton of money.
What's our bank looking like?
I'm gonna make a stealth roll.
2 coppers.
For what? Yeah, besides 2 copper.
Tip is like really mad and is like, "You've been
Um,
holding out on me this whole time."
Stealth roll.
I
With,
wanna
We have like
This is-
20 gold.
I want to say that this is
Black
probably not disadvantaged because
Black
of my chainmail, because I'm
shade,
just
and you were-
wizarding
Yeah. If you're just doing like a hand thing, that's fine.
Because
Yeah.
it was too expensive.
Okay, that is a 2. Yikes.
What are you
I
doing? What
put
are
my
you
hand to
stealthing?
Ugly's ear and I go, "Don't tell this guy that we have." I put my hand the wrong way too, so it faces Eldris.
Oh my God.
I say, "Don't tell this guy that we have 14 silver and 6 copper."
Says,
We don't have.
Oh, Landon.
He looks at you and he says, yes, I mean, there's plenty of work to be done around town, so if maybe you ask around, they'd have some work for you, but I'm sorry, with that, it will buy you, and he looks into like a drawer, and he says, I've got 4 daggers you could purchase with that money.
Landon! Landon!
I think that we should be. What does the team think
Landon,
about the daggers?
Landon.
This is the team's money,
I
after
thought
all.
Chip already had 3.
But if we
They
have
do.
2 more daggers, I can hold each with my feet. And then I can have 5
And they
daggers.
like, more daggers.
You have to, Landon. You have to get the daggers.
Well, let's do the thing we came here to do first, and then we can talk about daggers. And I wink at life.
First you buy me an ice cream cone, and now you won't buy me daggers?
But I look at Eldris again, and I say, "But how about you take my measurements for that plate armor? Because I'm definitely getting that."
He says, okay, and
Where's Aldrin? Where are you? Like, are you just
Alryn.
standing here watching us?
Aldrin.
Alryn?
Alryn.
It's Aldrin.
No D.
Is that not what I said?
He's
Is it
just
Aldrin?
standing there watching the knuckleheads.
Oh.
By knuckleheads, he means the other paladin.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I like kind of lean over to him and I'm like, I'm starting to question what his motives are.
Do you know this guy? No, just kidding.
Nope.
Yeah, I do like how he was like, oh, you goblins know each other, right? It's like, oh, you paladins know each other, right?
Mm-mm. We're not from the same hometown.
So life is like you were saying the bandits. Well, like while he's measuring Landon, you were saying the bandits usually come out at a certain time, like at night or during the day.
No, it's not so much that. Just sometimes they're around. We go out at night and early in the morning to tend to the crops, is what I said.
And you don't really care about the river, that it's all dried up or anything like that.
Well, I mean, I don't, because it doesn't affect my business. Because I mean, the river's dammed past us. It's kind of dammed a little way down by there's this weird well house, and he pulls out this large map that you haven't really seen yet. And I'm gonna move us on map.
Is that your cat?
Yeah, that's my cat.
Oh, she's
Being
angry.
evil. She is
What's her name
evil.
again?
That one is That one is. What is your dumb name?
Remember your cat's name.
It's not my cat.
Oh,
Granola is her name.
granola.
She is a ginger tabby. She's evil. Shut up.
Yeah,
she
my
wants
cat's
to
evil
play.
too.
Can y'all see the map?
I can see the long road. Is that what I'm supposed to see?
Oh yeah,
I
that is a
see
long
very
road.
Long road.
Okay, so he pulls out this large. He doesn't pull this out. He takes you into a different room in the house. It's way too big to be pulled out. Wow. I take that statement back. So
I can use my imagination. It's fine.
Stop.
and
This
he
is only the
points.
tip of the long road.
Stop it. I beg. But he points to the map. He says, "Here's Red Larch. I don't know if y'all can see those. Can you see the X's and stuff on the map?
No.
I
Good.
saw a ping for a second. Yeah,
Good. I don't want you to see the X's on this one. This has a
Okay.
lot of
Yeah.
This has a lot of forbidden knowledge.
Oh.
He says,
Yeah.
"Here's Red Larch on the long road where the Kindle Path and Cairn Road meet and split." And he says, "Where did you say you all came from?"
Oh, what was
The
town
woods.
called?
The Gilded Clover down.
Oh, the Gilded Clover's in Westbridge, so
Ale.
that's up here. So
Okay, never mind. I was assuming that because it was north that the
Yeah.
river flowed south and that was downriver, but that doesn't make any sense. It's elevation.
fair
That was
enough.
Landen
Oh,
talking.
you're good. You're good. wait. Water go up?
We're just like,
Question
so
mark?
anyways.
Ignore him. And so he says, if you see on the table or on the chart here, it's roughly right about here, I think, somewhere in the mountainous regions, that the river was dammed up. Like due east from here.
Okay.
Is where it's dammed up. So we go down here to get our quenching water about
Oh my
once
God.
every 2 weeks or so. We get
Are
a
you
large.
quenching with water?
Oh no, you're right. That's very bad. We use oil. What a bad idea that would. He looks at Landon for a second. He's like, okay, well, you know something.
Landen has a very specific set of knowledge.
That was really bad DM slip right there. But yeah, no, he's like, never mind. We don't quench with water. The town goes down here for different purposes, but we always go. We don't like going in the hills. It's not really safe there. Different things like hippogriffs, bears, even sometimes like a chimera can be found in there.
Wow.
And so we don't really go in there too often. But for adventurers like you certainly could traverse in there. Here's what I will say. If you find any interesting monsters along your travels, I don't really have any sort of chart or anything, but bring me back any sort of pointed part of a monster that you can, and I will pay you a fair amount for what I believe I could do for it, weapon or accessory wise. Does that make sense?
Like
What was
a
that?
like a penis?
No.
That was Chip saying that.
He looks at you. He says,
It's like,
No.
yeah, I think so, maybe.
no, like a tooth or
Chip goes, oh, thank God.
or a claw or I don't know, if it has spines of some sort. Things I could use to make a weapon, not a reproductive part, please.
Please, no.
Oh my goodness.
But like I said, there's plenty of people around town. You might just have to go door to door asking, but there's people who are always needing help. Red Larch used to be a pretty big town, and lately, for reasons of the bandits and the weird different things that go on, some people have left. So there's some jobs that need to be filled. So if you're looking for money or any sort of thing like that, or even some
Would you call them side quests?
yeah, probably.
Okay, I got a little side quest for you, actually.
I'm an NPC.
So, yeah. That's weird.
He says that. Like, whoa,
I've
what
never
does that
heard that
mean?
word before. That must
What does
be
that
named
mean?
after a wizard named NPC or something, right?
That's when we,
Those are his initials.
He's
Yeah,
like,
those are my
His
initials.
So, with all these people leaving Red Larch, you guys must have some open farmland, yeah?
Maybe it kind of depends, but yes, I have some extra farmland. It's not currently for sale to strangers, that is.
You're saying we got to increase our reputation.
Sure. You use words like like you have a board somewhere where you keep track of things.
That's how he thinks in his head.
Sometimes I just hear words and they just get locked up in there, you know?
Alryn's wondering if maybe it's not too late to go back to the gilded place and find another campaign to run with.
Well, life doesn't really want like a job, so he.
Yeah, we don't want your stupid farm. If I wanted to stay in the woods, I could just stay in the woods. What are we here for again? I can't remember.
Maybe we should focus more on
we
the
were
task.
gonna beat up some bandits and undam. Jeez. Oh Lord!
Oh, sheesh.
Landon turns around and he messes with something and then
Chip holds out their hand like ready, waiting.
Like
I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on.
And he spins back around and he says, "I'm sorry about that. We were gonna undarn that river to help out the people at the Gilded Clover."
Well, I pointed to you on the map where that was, so
cool. Should we just go do that then? Like, or do you guys want to help these people in this town? That seems like the right thing to do.
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
He said they're fine. He said they don't even care about the dam.
Yeah. I was thinking we could wait around and see if the bandits are coming, but it seems like they're all just going to be like down that river there.
Well, he looks at you and he says, "Well, you know," and he points back at the large map. He's like, "The bandits are a problem in like," and he points to all of it. It's like, this is the Desarin Valley. It's not just Red Larch they're troubling, so like they could be anywhere like in this region. So like you could wait a couple days and see if they come and try to collect or whatever bandits do, but
I say we go down the river or whatever.
I'm down to go to the river.
Just
okay.
Well, I mean, they'd probably rather try their luck with the bandits. At least their kids won't get their pants yanked down.
No promises.
Well, we can go.
Yeah, you never know. But you said it was getting late in the day, right? Do you think?
Let's kill something.
What?
Oh my goodness!
I was gonna say, are we gonna go to sleep, or are we just gonna?
I want to kill.
I mean, I don't care if we go in the dark. I'm pretty sure I have dark vision, right? As a goblin.
Goblins should have dark vision, yeah.
That's a weird thing to say.
Yeah, do you guys want to go?
That was a sage saying that.
Rest the night or whatever.
That was meta.
Yeah, if you guys are tired, I'm down to. I was about to. While we're all just saying weird things that don't make sense, I was gonna make a Constitution throw to find out if I was tired or not.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do it.
Go and do it.
Ooh, yeah, I'm pretty bushed.
Yeah, you put your poops. Yeah. Sleepy time. He looks and he says, "Well, I don't have beds for 5, especially after I'm going to have to clean my house all night. So, might I recommend the trying to see whose home you would not destroy, or they don't have as much."
Wow.
He looks at you and he's like, "Tell me I'm wrong."
And me? Me? I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I would have recommended just crashing in the smithy, but I think Chip would burn it down.
It's a dangerous place for Chip to be.
Yeah.
He says, well, you could go to the Swinging Sword if you have, I believe you said 16 silver and 2 copper.
I
I will
peek
sleep
into
in
the-
a tree. I'm good to go.
The tree outside looks really comfortable.
I peek into the team bank and I'm look disappointed. I say something like that.
Well,
In fact, I think Ugly would prefer to sleep outside. Like, it'd be more comfortable for them.
okay. It's still dripping wet wise, but like
It's good. Perfect.
I've
yeah.
slept
You like
many
it
a night.
that way? Perfect.
I've slept many a night under a tree. I'm fine.
Yeah, Life would set up camp outside.
All right, so you you go out into this guy's yard and set up your camp equipment.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god. Okay, so the pet night passes without issue, and early that morning, him and about 12 other people from houses surrounding the region go out with different pruning tools. And he says, when I said you were going, I thought you were You've been there all night.
Yes.
Oh, have a good day. Be safe. If you're going to go out into the hills, the Somber Hills, like this soon, be careful.
Why do you say that?
Well, I listed the things that were out there already,
That's fair. Yeah.
and I don't know. He looks down at the two goblins and says, "You two look like Chimera Chow, honestly." So
This he goes, get fucked.
okay, and he returns to work.
I was like, yeah, like cheering him on.
And he's like really short, so he's like, get fucked.
Landen catches up to Eldris. Or was Eldris going out to the fields? Does he have pruning tools?
Yes, yeah, he's heading out that way.
He catches up to him and he says, "Hey, I'm sorry about that little goblin guy there.
But like you're
I look
because
far
you're like
away.
catching up to him, you're still dragging like Chip
Yeah.
behind you.
I'm sorry about
he
it.
just does stuff like that, or they just do stuff like that sometimes.
No, he don't.
Bouncing
Hey,
off rock.
I see you got some pruning tools there. You growing some prunes?
Oh,
Oh boy.
I don't know that you should be allowed to have farmland.
See, I'm a really quick learner.
Pruning is what you do to take the bad stuff off of plants, so it doesn't kill the rest of the good stuff.
I kind of do that to people.
That's murder.
Well, no, I don't murder them. Of course, that would be murder.
Wait, Andrew, I have a. Can I make a question? Can I just ask you what Landon's intelligence is,
Oh yeah.
or do you not want me to know?
You can. It's 8.
Okay, so Ugly and Landon have the same amount of intelligence. Just so you know.
So Landon knows very specific things because he grew up in. This is Landon. I don't know. Can we put this in character
Yeah.
somehow?
You could try.
Say it randomly.
Yeah.
As you begin your trek eastward,
What's wrong with you, boy?
Landon just starts
I like
speaking of his
shuffle them
past.
all away. Like, let's go, guys.
I have a very specific set of knowledge because I grew up in a temple, and all I learned was the stuff that the temple taught me.
They don't
I'm
teach
like,
math and
I'm like, oh,
No.
okay, and I'm chewing on the chain again.
If you guys can believe it, Chip's intelligence is a lot higher than Landon.
Believe it.
Significantly higher. Alright,
Okay.
I pull Landon, I'm like, onward!
Okay, after about two hours of travel into the Somber Hills, I need a D20 from, let's start with Life. Can you roll me a D20?
Yep. I got a 4.
4.
Is that our random encounter?
It is a random
I
encounter.
got a 4.
A 4.
Here come the
Four
wolves.
wolves.
Does anybody have fireball?
At level 1, almost certainly not. As you are traversing... Oh god, okay. That's a lot of people.
No.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So you see coming through the woods is 7 individuals that look like they are on some sort of pilgrimage. With one protective guard with him, a couple of acolytes and a priest that is carrying a holy tome with him. And they are, they're kind of walking in a direction, and they say, hello, travelers. Have you heard of the message of Lathander, god of the harvest?
No.
Would you like to?
Oh, no, hell no. Fuck God.
I already have a god. Though I am interested in that. What is that? You're carrying a book?
This is a tome.
Well,
What's the difference?
It looks like a book.
That's what a tome is.
Oh, so there is no difference.
So, you think I could maybe take a peek at that?
It's the holy word of Lathander, so sure.
Okay, Landen snatches it out of his hand and he bumps through
Wow,
the pages. And he stares at it intently and he says, "Yeah, I can't read this."
He says, "It's in common, though."
Yeah, I can read common.
I kind of lead up to the guy and I'm like, he's a weirdo.
It's nice to meet you, small one. Would you like to hear the word of Lathander?
Can you keep it under 20 words?
Yeah, I said the word of Lathander.
Okay, I'm not good at counting either, so...
Today's word is harvest.
Yeah.
Lathander's the god of the harvest. Basically, he's all about, regrowth and, building anew.
Away from this, and he's gonna try and pants one of the priests.
Are they wearing pants or robes?
No, they're all wearing robes. So you run up on one of them and you just try to you run up on one of them and you try to give it a tug, and it's just
I want to rummage through their pockets. Do they have pockets?
They're wearing robes.
No, yeah, they're on a pilgrimage. It doesn't seem like they've brought any. No, it doesn't seem like they've brought anything with them. They're on going to Mecca. You don't bring your purse with you to Mecca.
Can I be? Will he let me hold the book? Am I allowed to look through it?
Yeah.
So I'm flipping through these pages probably too fast and getting my dirty fingers on everything scummy. I'm just okay. And I give it back.
Hey, Alryn, have you?
Thanks.
You better be.
Have you heard of this religion?
I've heard tell of it.
Is it any good?
I don't know. I don't waste time with any other religion but my own.
Yeah, we are. I would say over half of us are subscribed to a different religion. Thank you.
He said as I was looking at you, it did look.
Is that the word you want?
Yes.
Our membership is paid.
Yeah. We got.
He says, yeah, that makes sense. Well, be careful. We saw some strange-looking glowing orbs on the road back a ways.
Oh, when you say orbs, you mean
so flying circles. That's what an orb is.
Yeah, I do that.
Okay.
Oh, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Good. I'm leaving now.
You just passed by them, just ignored them, and kept.
We kind of hid for a while, and then they melted into the ground, and we ran.
That is ominous.
I thought they were evil spirits, but I wasn't sure.
Do these guys look smart? They're on a religious journey, but do they seem competent, or do they seem kind of?
They're definitely competent. They're not confident, though. I would say that they're here. But the Somber Hills might have been too big of a commit for them at this point. It's when you get into a religion and you immediately get the plane ticket to Israel or something, and you're
not personally, but I got the idea.
You get the idea, yeah. You just full send, and they're maybe not.
Well, let's go check out those evil orbs. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
You have a good day, Lathander. Bless your harvest.
Yeah, fuck you too, bitch. And then I keep going.
I'm see ya.
I just keep walking.
Yeah, and you start sprinting, and then Landen does not move as quickly as you, so you just fly into the air.
Can you do like a
train? I'm like,
can you do like a strength check to see if you can pull Landon?
Yeah. Do me an athletics check, Landon. You can compete.
Oh, my athletics is better.
I'm not expecting it, so I don't expect to compete.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just give it a no. Yeah, Chip pulls you like a good 12 feet, like with it sprinting before you can like catch your feet. You're just like barely standing up as you wobble.
I'm starting to think that Landen is still on his free trial for his subscription to his religion.
We can talk about it sometime if you want to. I have feelings about it.
We should.
Maybe later.
I mean, not right now.
So I need somebody, whoever's leading the group. What we're doing here is what's called like a hex crawl. And so you don't know exactly, well, you know where you're headed roughly. He said about here was where this dam was. And so I need you from this hex to say which of these two hexes you went to. And then I need you to continue, I need somebody, whoever's leading the group, to decide which hex you're going to next.
Who wants to lead?
I feel like the leader's either Chip or Life at this point.
I think Chip is leading.
Okay, wait, so I'm supposed to...
So right now, you moved one hex, which means you're either here or here. You can pick whichever one that is, because I forgot to ask.
Oh, geez. Yeah, the map is just huge, and I just wasn't near.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, I would very much zoom out quite a ways.
Okay, can you click again where we are?
Yes, this one or this one. And then from there, you're heading here. And so you can ping as well by just holding down your mouse button.
Okay, and so I have to move directly to one of the hexagons.
Just go to one, the next hex. If that means you decide you don't want to go to the river and you decide you're going another direction, if the group is just listening to you, then that's what's happening. But
okay, so I'm gonna go this way.
Okay, so that was the first one. We already rolled for that one, so I need your next one.
We're gonna go this way.
Oh no.
Landon is gonna push back. Chip, I think that
No, this is the right way.
I don't believe you. I can
trust me.
I
can hear the river from the east.
And I will say that, this is the direct path you took to get back or down from the Gilded Clover, so you all know that you're just heading straight north at this point. Like, you can see the road you took.
That's the sound of fighting of evil assassins that are in that direction, and we need to avoid that direction at all costs.
Roll deception.
Okay.
And you can roll insight, anybody who wants to, or just use your passive.
I don't, I'm on board.
Okay. I'm gonna go let my cat out while you roll this dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna see through that.
Alryn does it.
Sounds about right.
It's fine.
You're like, yeah. He's exasperated.
Yeah.
I've never done this before, so is there an encounter on each hexagon?
Yeah,
you don't know.
So
we're gonna find out.
You gotta roll the d20 again.
Gotta roll perception, Landon.
I rolled insight against your deception.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And I beat it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the lead, I think.
Y'all really want this guy leading us? This guy can't read.
Not really, but
Can't read.
not really, but this is probably a better way.
I'm with stupid starting to make sense now.
The magic I'm with stupid.
It does, yeah.
This whole time, Life and Alryn are just not begrudgingly, but just this is our lives now. Following the group,
like it's a
a
train wreck. It's like it's a train wreck, but we really want to see what happens at the other side.
Yeah.
As Landon's leading us, me and I assume Ugly is also doing this. We're pulling on Landon, trying to get him not to move.
Yeah, I think Ugly probably really likes Chip and probably just wants to do what they want to do. I think that they have a little bit of a crush on them.
Yeah, I think that Chip probably considers Ugly their best friend.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, goblin friendship.
The closest friend they've ever had.
Alright, so y'all went from this one, and where are you going now? Here?
I'm gonna go there.
Alright, roll me a d20, Chip.
Okay. That's I just do slash and then roll 1d20, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Can't you-
Unrecognized.
You can also just hit the die in the top left corner.
Oh, okay. Let's just do that. Oh, here we go.
On the D&D Beyond page, that little die on the bottom left, is that something that rolls?
Yeah, you could also do that.
Yeah, that one does too.
I just didn't want to click
So I
it like
rolled an
that.
18.
Take the website off.
And roll me a d4, please.
Okay. I rolled a 4.
Okay, over the hill a little ways, I need everybody to make me a stealth check. If you have heavy armor on, you have disadvantage. Life, you're the first one to hear the sound of, like, squelching as you see a large water elemental about 150 feet off, just kind of shaking a tree. Not really sure what's going on. And as
What
you
does
get
I'm
Go
sorry, can I ask what does a water elemental look like?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Let me give you a picture.
Is it just like a man?
It's gonna
but
look like a lot of water.
water?
I think. It's like a bucket of water
It is
walking
li-
around.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh,
Re-
it does
I'm-
just look like a lot of water.
I'm
Yes.
really rethinking my decision not to drink during this Really
What is that?
thinking beer is a good idea.
So yeah, y'all see this a little ways off, and you see that floating inside of it is like.
What do I
this-
see? Where's this?
Oh,
this
sorry.
image?
It should be in D&D Beyond, or not D&D Beyond, but
Roll 20.
It's roll 20. It's like in the bar
Chat.
where your rolls go.
Oh, okay, got it.
Gotta scroll
Thank you.
down.
Yeah, so you see this beating up a tree, and it's got like two birds floating inside of it, and as you kind of like are watching from a distance, one of the birds just crumples up into a little ball.
Gets eaten by
Huh.
birds.
Do you guys think water elementals eat birds?
Well, I don't know what they eat, but they just ate that one.
Why would it even need to eat? I mean, it's made of water.
Are you gonna stand there and contemplate the foundations of the planet at this point?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm like, huh.
How big is it?
It is large, meaning it's roughly like 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
Life isn't gonna like go.
Can we avoid
Yeah,
this?
Yeah,
This
can
just
walk
looks
around.
like Mother Nature at work. I don't
I'm
see any
gonna-
reason to interrupt this.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna
right
roll a
now?
perception.
I could take that bitch.
I'm gonna roll perception versus all of your stealths. Okay, yeah, you got it. Because I rolled garbage. It's just still like staring at this tree. And I will say that rules out this tile if you want to like continue moving forward. Yeah, you'd have to go there.
Well, that's where I was gonna go. I'm
Okay.
not going through the hills. There's no reason to.
Okay, Alryn, can I get another D20?
No, maybe that was friendly. How do you know that guy wasn't a friendly riverman?
Those birds. may
I
have
think
been
he would eat
evil.
us.
Yeah,
he was
Ugly kind of
helping
looks like
that
a bird.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Ugly's
but-
like roughly bird size.
It didn't work in roll 20, did it?
No.
But I rolled a 15 on in D&D Beyond. Roll.
Okay.
I'll roll the next one in there.
You're good.
Yeah, that's what I was doing too. I didn't know that it didn't show up.
Yes, please. A couple, please. I'm gonna.
Please have on pants, Andrew. Please have on pants.
I'm gonna. Thank you, dear.
I mean, sometimes we get comfortable and forget.
As we walk, Landen had some crackers,
Nice.
and they're in a little lunchbox that's like a teddy bear face, and it says Chip on the front.
Oh.
There's a note
As
inside
you
the
are all
box
entering this
drawing
next
of
tile,
hands.
as you are all entering this next little trek, you've been traveling almost 8 miles today. It's getting pretty late. and you see this group of individuals who have calmed down for the night. Currently, like around a bonfire, pretty large bonfire.
On his head?
Yeah. And he seems to be doing a ritual of flame of some sort, and flame is sheathing him from like top to bottom, as well as he's got like these four guards that have like shields and swords around him that are currently like participating or watching this ritual.
Are they facing him then, watching it?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
Are we coming up behind them then?
It's still a ways off because the light was bright, but you're coming up behind, the four of them, yes, you're coming up behind them.
And you said we're how far away?
Probably about 100 feet or so.
Okay.
Should we huddle?
I mean,
What do you
nobody's
wanna do?
screaming, so that looks like a whole bunch of nope to me.
It's kind of interesting that there's like water and then fire. I don't really understand like what's going on in this place.
You
And
guys
I'm
wanna
not gonna
fight that guy? I want to fight that guy. I want to cut his eyeballs out of his head.
imagine that. I'm so surprised.
It looks like they have eyeballs. The other water guy didn't really have eyeballs.
Ugly's like
Wait.
definitely like thinking like I think those guys might have something that I need.
Ugly agrees with me. We have to go fuck those guys up.
Well, we could go talk to
We
them.
could
Throw
talk to
me.
them.
Throw me.
You can't be thrown 100 feet.
They definitely appear to be doing something villainous, not to be judgmental, but like
Amanda, are you
magic is a
judging
little
fire stereotypes right now?
magic is a
That sounds
little
pretty judgmental, Landen.
Landon
Mm.
is a racist, guys.
Maybe
I
they're
don't
just
wa- I hate
cooking.
to break this to you, but he's under arrest for hate crimes.
I believe it.
I hold up the wanted poster and I'm like, hate crimes.
You're trying to get the attention of these people?
Yeah, Life walks up and is like, "Hail and well met."
Feeling well met.
As you walk up, the four of them kind of turn around and put their shields up towards you. The fire priest says, like a low voice, he says, "Do you bid us any harm?"
well, that depends on what you're doing, I guess.
No, the answer
No,
is
no,
no.
no, no, no.
No, the answer
We
is no.
are we are adventurers. We are traveling just as it appears that you are traveling. We're just passing by and
Trying to get there over on the other side of you.
And I ping the map.
He looks at, oh yes. Says, where are you headed? Out in the Sumber Hills.
Your mom's house, bitch.
I'm going to assume that child is one of yours.
Yeah, that's fine. Sorry,
All
I'm
his.
a bad parent.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
his.
sounds like
Like
it.
that's what your mom said last night, bitch.
My God. He says, oh my word. Is there?
Are they just like standing at a fire? You said the guy is covered in fire.
He was, as you kind of all come up, he kind of
Approached.
as you all approached and said something, the flame kind of dims down. You do see he has this really intricate, like, robe he's wearing, that kind of glimmers with magic about it.
Is there anything like is there anything that I would recognize about it from like Druidic or anything?
from Goblin School.
No, yeah, from like Druidic
Goblin
Goblin
School.
School.
Actually, I'll say, holding over from y'all's two really good rolls, much like that symbol for water, each of these people are wielding a symbol of fire
Okay.
on them.
Well, the one guy literally had it on him, so I mean that makes sense.
Landon is gonna bite a cracker and offer it to one of the guards. Not the same cracker, but a
Do you guys hate like those bandits or whatever? Or
Yeah, how do you guys feel about those water guys? You guys friends? You don't like each other?
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
who? Me or Chip?
Whoever just said how do you feel about those water guys?
I guess that was me. With advantage, I roll it twice, and we take
Yes.
the better one, right? The first one was definitely better.
Natural 20.
natural 20.
He looks at you and he says, What do you know of the River Guard?
Fuck those bitches.
Amen, sister. Do you
I like this guy.
Did you say the River Guard?
Yes.
Those guys suck. They fucked my mom.
Wow.
Sometimes
The most vulgar character is literally attached to the least vulgar character.
We're all just like,
Yeah.
The guy looks around for a second.
That's
He says,
Chip's backstory. They're his dad.
Fixing your sleeves, trying to ignore what just happened.
What do we say now?
he seems like stunned
River
for a
Guard.
moment. He says,
Are you guys like here trying to take care of him or whatever?
Well, hold
Maybe
on.
He's
So that's-
why the river's dammed up.
yeah. Did you guys dam
Or
up
wait,
the river?
darned
I
up.
mean, you could let him speak and maybe he'll answer.
I'm asking a question. We're all like talking over each other.
I think this is canon.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely happening that way.
once I taught a school of many young children, and this is the same vibe I got him. Like high school age kids, when they ask you a question and then 4 different people give their input before you can answer it. Yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. And then this one, and he points at Alryn. He's like, "This one's the quiet kid. You watch out for him." But
Oh, we are.
he says, "Yes. No, we did not dam up the river. The River Guard has dammed up the river."
That's what I.
Those bastards.
The River Guard did that? That seems like a strange thing.
They're
but-
trying to keep the river to themselves.
Sons of bitches.
They believe in the primordial power of water. Seeing as they do that, they have tried to. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Keep that power to themselves, I suppose.
See, they're trying
So,
to keep the river to themselves so no one else can have it.
They're
so
evil.
if we were to break this river back open, it would diminish their power, so to speak.
He says, "I'm going to be extremely real with you. I do not believe that running water has any actual power, except for like physical force. So I don't know if you'll actually weaken them in any way, but it'd be a real hit to their morale."
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because it's that kinetic energy, if you will, that we're after right now. That's the whole reason we're here to undo this
That's a-
river.
Awful big word for you.
Landen is a very strange.
I heard it once on the Science Channel. It's a guy who comes to town every once in a while.
His name's Channel.
Yeah.
He knows science.
The giant who cups his hands like this and screams.
About science.
Alright.
Science.
I like that guy.
Alryn's looking at life like, what the hell have we gotten ourselves into here?
I've seen the Science Channel before.
No.
Life's related to him, actually.
Like
the live channel.
They're cousins.
He looks at you and he comes up to you, Chip, and he kind of offers a hand to you.
I high five it.
Oh,
says-
I want to do that too. I'm like trying to do it at the same time.
We do a 3-way high five.
And he says,
He like has his hand out. I'm already like running up like.
yeah. You both slap his hand simultaneously. He's like,
Like the back
okay.
of it.
I was
Yeah,
thinking
kind of like
more
slap the
of
back of Chip's hand.
a handshake, but it's yes.
There's
You're,
also definitely mud in my hand. Like I had at one point actively scooped up some mud and had it in my hand. So like
Damn.
it's just like
It like slatters a little
Just
bit. After
Yeah.
that.
Squishing it in your hand.
you watch as he kind of pulls his hand back and he looks at it, and you watch as he summons fire into his hand, and it just kind of turns to hard clay and it cracks off. He says, "That was unpleasant."
Oh, could you teach me how to do that?
After many years of training, perhaps, would you be interested in joining us?
Oh,
Oh, here, I tell
Maybe,
Chip to hold out their hands, like up in the air.
like this.
Yeah, and then I cast my cantrip Thaumaturgy, which is like a minor illusion cantrip.
love
and
it.
Cast a little fire flicker coming out of their hands.
Chip is like, it's working, guys.
Wow, Chip, you're a natural.
Like Look at me go!
Landon
Okay.
fully believes that Chip
Is
was
it like
able to
real
summon
fire, or is it an illusion?
It's illusory. It's like sparks.
Because I feel like I'm definitely trying to like touch it and like
It was
get
very
in there.
quick. It was a very quick.
I
Yeah,
can
it's
definitely
almost
believe it.
it's gone before you
But
can reach it. But
Sorry,
these
keep going.
these guys are sick. I like these guys. How do you guys feel about murder?
are you asking the fire cult?
Yeah, how do you guys feel about it? You like it?
says-
You don't like it? You feel neutral?
Do you know this guy? And I like gesture to Landon. I'm like, he's arrested for murder right now.
He's a war criminal.
I was wondering what the chain was about.
I hold up the wanted sign to show him.
Roll a deception check.
No. Everyone is
Did I
gonna
do that
fight
too,
us.
or no?
Oh, perfect. Natural one.
Natural one.
He looks at me and says,
Oh, I got a 2.
he looks at both of you and says, "That's a really cute art you've done."
Thank you.
He says,
This guy seems like a really nice teacher.
I
Yeah, he
go
does.
up to him and I whisper it at his ear, but I'm like really short, so I'm like, I'm the one who did for murder.
Your hand is covering your mic.
"Yeah, I physically
I'm the
can't
one
hear
who's
you."
wanted for murder.
Oh, he looks at you and he says, "I kind of figured that."
Well, I can't say that it hasn't been weird meeting you. I'm gonna go. Bye.
You want to hang out with these guys? This is pretty
Well,
cool.
do you guys? We're like on a quest right now, a side quest, if
Yeah,
you
you
will.
want to help us fight a
Um,
chimera?
Do you want to come undarn this river with us?
No, we're good.
Okay.
They're doing
cool.
their own thing.
You know, yeah. Have
What
fun
were you
with
guys
your.
doing? Were you just hanging out?
Oh, well, we're actually on the way to, and he kind of thinks to himself,
He doesn't want to tell us.
Yeah, misdirection.
he says, well, there's a place up north where Sorry, I just got a Christmas song. Well, the way up north where the air gets cold. God almighty. He says there's a place up north where we'll be having a quite large bonfire in a few weeks. And so we're preparing for it.
That's the name of the Goblin Festival where we eat a lot of ham and burn a giant pig-shaped
Man.
man.
Interesting.
We should be on our way.
Yeah,
I-
definitely.
Yeah. So, yeah.
With every
have
word.
fun with your fire.
Burning a man.
Burning Man. Life is gonna remember this. It's like a video game ping. Life remember.
Yeah, life will remember
The
that.
Goblin
right.
Festival where
Um,
you burn a pig-shaped man.
So, are we right here now? If we move on.
Well, you're right here
Past the
right
weirdos.
now.
Okay, yeah, let's move
That's where
on
you
past the
wanna go?
weirdos.
Well, as you continue to move on, you do stumble upon something.
I
as
wanna-
we're
before-
leaving,
Can I? Oh, I'm sorry. I was also gonna do something as we're leaving.
Okay.
Okay.
well, I just wanna talk with everybody as we walk away from them.
Okay.
So if your thing relies on us being like there,
Somewhat. I was gonna lean over to Chip and I was gonna be like, "Watch this," and I was gonna cast my cantrip, mold earth, and I was just gonna like have some dirt that was next to their bonfire just cover their bonfire.
Aw.
There's a wild erupt, like a mild like eruption of the earth that just shakes the ground and all the logs fall apart, and you hear a couple of guys just like, "Oh damn it!" and they go and try to get some more. And you watch as how they started the fire in the first place. You didn't really see this, but one of them like grabs the hilt of their blade and sticks it back into this pile of wood after they regather, and the whole blade lights aflame for a moment.
Cool.
And
So as we're walking away, I'm gonna throw my arms around Life and Alryn, and I'm gonna be like, so as the three smartest guys
You're like
little group
lifting
we got going on,
from your.
yeah, and Chip is dangling off of Alryn's shoulder. It kind of sounded like they were gonna burn down that village that we were in, didn't it? The one to the north.
It's in like a couple weeks though, so we got.
Nah, they seem
Yeah,
cool.
let's not worry about it
Yeah,
till
we'll do
a
it,
couple of
guys.
weeks. You're very convincing, Life.
You know, that's a very good thought though, Landon. You're very smart. Thank you.
Yeah, I know. Definitely, I'm definitely in the running for the smartest.
Maybe we
Mhm.
should double back and try to follow them from a distance. If you think that.
Uh,
I
We
mean,
can
what
do
the
it.
adventure
It's 2
takes
weeks.
us.
With the
We
river.
Yeah,
can
we got time.
in 2 weeks.
I'll remember it.
Well, I was going to ask them before we left if they had come from the river where the damming was, and if they had seen it.
They didn't seem to care about it.
Well, yeah, but they may have.
I mean, you can say that you asked them before we left.
That's what I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
trying to.
What were you saying?
I wanted to ask them before we left. Did they come from where the river was dammed at? And if they did they see what was causing the obstruction of the flow?
Well, it's just like, I mean, imagine like 500 beavers set up a big wooden dam, but it was people.
So they did see it. They did see the damming.
Yeah, we saw it a ways back.
Did it look man-made or like you said?
Oh, definitely. It was like I said, it was the
It
river
could
guard.
be man-made or it could be 500 beavers.
So like trees and sticks and stuff.
Yeah, they downed a couple of trees and just kind of threw it in, and then a lot of wood. I would guess
like
large
real-
stones.
Real primitive though, like as if made by beavers.
Yeah, no, like not like they industrialized it or anything. You know, it's just trees.
But it doesn't look like a natural animal phenomenon.
No, I would not guess that. Also, there were 2 or 3 people guarding it with like weaponry. So,
Oh.
yeah.
All right. I'm sorry. I didn't interrupt.
Certainly sounds like some type of extortion or something going on there.
Landon is
into
gonna
that.
ping the map and be like, "Look, guys, we only have 2 more weirdos to run into before we
Wolves.
get to the main
Wolves.
weirdo."
Too meta. 2 wolves.
Does anyone mind? We need can we take a little potty break?
Yeah,
Potty
for
break.
sure.
Really have to
We'll
do
take a
that.
Can
quick
you-
break.
So
Can you
bad.
put up the wanted poster as our intermission screen?
Hey guys, we're back. As our group took a short rest and waited for a while.
Landon decided we needed a short rest, even though we didn't use
I don't think that
anything.
physically does anything to you, but you did like walk 8 miles, so like your knees might be tired. Those are big steps for the 2 goblins as well. So
I feel like probably a good portion of it we were probably being dragged by Landon.
dragged
Yeah,
your
if you guys
carry.
ever want, you can like ride on my shoulders or something.
I'm sure they do.
Aw.
Take a piggy bag.
We could do like a like a Yoda.
And then I'll be on Landon's shoulders.
I love it. We'll be like a totem
Okay.
full of stupid.
So moving on from that place.
I just want to inform everyone that at some point, me and Ugly are going to wear a trench coat and we're going to sit.
2 goblins in a trench coat.
So minor spoiler. Minor
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 It's a
spoiler
little-
alert to a different book, but there is actually 3 kobolds in a trench coat in a book now. So
Wow, really?
I won't say what book it is, but it's the funniest thing.
Wow.
It's definitely that's got to be a planned move sometime when the opportunity presents itself.
Roll me a d20, Ugly.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're ever pulling like a heist, you guys can be the front man.
Yeah, we'll keep it in our back pocket.
12 wolves? Wow.
12 wolves.
Why is it always wolves with you guys?
I don't
Because, random encounters. They're always
Yeah,
wolves.
right?
That's how it is.
Like, however
I don't
many
make the
wolves
rules.
you run into.
Blame Gary Gygax.
Earlier
Fair
we were
enough.
talking about that wolf from Dark Souls with the sword in its mouth.
Civ, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Random encounter with a wolf with a sword.
Yeah, we're gonna run into a wolf with a sword in his mouth.
Oh, that'd be so
It's-
cute.
It brings the wolf from challenge rating 1/2 to like 20.
Chip would
Yeah.
definitely try and befriend that wolf.
Makes sense.
Okay. Dust kind of picks up as you're traveling. And you see swarms of like small monsters or something weird in the dust.
Like bugs? Or like
Perhaps bugs. It's kind of hard to tell, but
Dust.
oopsie.
Guys.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, I was talking about the guys, not us.
Oh, that was
Oh.
confusing.
We didn't see anything.
We see small monsters or bugs or something.
You see a lot of small, what look like small winged, like they'd be really big bugs if they were like just bugs, but there's about 3 of these small winged.
Are they spiders? Are they...
No, it's
Those are the
hard to
bugs.
tell. And as you kind of try to get the dust out of your eyes and clear the way, you see 3 of these are flying around you.
Oh.
Neat. Oh, they look like imps.
Ew.
They're sand devils.
Weirdos.
Yeah, they are weirdos. I can't. How do I move my? Oh, never mind.
You can
Like,
zoom in.
I wanna make
Yeah,
a
I can.
clarification about sneak attack. It
Yes.
works when they're being. It's anytime they have advantage, they get sneak attack, right? And so it works when they're flanking an enemy, right?
Well, flanking is an option rule in D&D 5e, but I will say that's not how sneak attack works. Sneak attacks needs to be procced by one of 3 things. Either advantage automatically does it. If a friend is within 5 feet of it, you don't have advantage on the roll, but you still get sneak attack damage. And then the third one is if you are hidden, which then gives you its advantage, which
Advantage
then
and
gives you
sneak
sneak attack.
So given that Chip is chained to me,
Yes,
at
Chip should
2
never
feet,
never be without sneak attack in this game until that chain comes off.
radical.
But they won't have advantage, so
Yeah.
But these 3 things appear, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
oh,
Oh, now we're playing D&D. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where?
Let's see y'all beat that.
So we just enter it into the turn order.
Yes, you just type it next to your name.
Don't forget to enter after you type it.
Yes,
You
it will
click
just
out of it and
delete
goes
it
back to
again.
0.
It just goes into the void.
Wow, we're finally playing D&D.
Oh, 80!
Dude, somebody
Yeah.
busting.
Spicy.
This is my build. It blows up in combat, but it rolls 80 on initiative.
Wow.
I'll always go first when nothing ever happens.
Yeah, but I'm not good at the game.
Yeah, you
I
go.
hate going
You go
first.
first before the encounter actually even happened.
It'd
2
be good
towns
for like a
over.
chaotic character. Like if you wanted your character to just fuck up everything.
You just dip.
Yeah.
Then
Like,
always get to
you
go
hide.
first, you know?
Okay. This one small dust method. They look like small minor elementals of just dust and debris are kind of floating around you. And one takes a Landen. One takes a slash at you with its tiny claws. Is a 7 hit?
No.
Okay. It kind of scrapes off of your claws, and you hear this like gnarly sound in your ears. It's just like Life, you're up. There's one currently right in front of you.
I was gonna ask how that was again.
So
That's what I
they're
thought.
they're flying around and dust is coming off of them. There's no
Yes,
way.
they are the source of this dust storm, almost certainly.
Okay.
Are they made of dust or are they just whipping up dust?
It's kind of weird. It's like the dust is coming out of them. They're probably
Ew.
like kind of made of dust and also just producing dust.
Okay.
Okay, I am I'm just gonna do kind of a melee attack, like get this
Okay.
little weirdo out of my face.
Got it.
That could be any of us.
So let me go here, and I'm just going to use my sickle. Hit 13,
Nice.
13 does hit.
and then 1d4 plus 1, 2 slashing damage.
Okay. It's kind of hard to tear through the dust, but you do find like a grip. There's definitely a body in there, and you kind of slash through it, but do kind of a minimal amount of damage.
Mm-hmm.
This method is next, and it's going to move here. Actually, that one's already got, so it's going to move here. And it says, it kind of tears it. It's like, kind of like, almost like a little tornado kind of moving about. And it's going to rip at you with one of its claws ugly.
Oh.
Say, 23 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Stonks. It's going to be 4 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ugly. You're
Poor
almost
ugly.
dead.
That's the end of its turn. Alryn, you're up.
So he sees what happened to Ugly,
Uh-huh.
and he takes a mighty swing at that one right there. This one right here. I don't know if you saw the ping.
Mm-hmm.
The one that just attacked Ugly? Yeah, I got you.
Right. Slashing. I'm trying to see which one's two-handed and which
She
one's
just put her face
one-handed.
in my cheese.
Oh no.
There's cheese on her face.
Cats.
Oh.
Oh, 17 definitely hits.
Why are
Damage.
you wet?
Wow, +5.
Okay, I should ask this beforehand. Are you one-handing it? You have a shield,
Yes.
right? Yeah,
I'm
so
one-handing it.
7 points of damage to this, and it lets out that same awful squeal and just kind of hovers around. Ugly, you're up.
Okay, and you said that the dust is like coming from them, but they're like not made of dirt.
Well, they definitely have like a form, I guess is what I'm saying. They are elementals, so they're probably technically earth elementals, if that's what you're asking.
I am, because I wanted to know if I could try to use mold earth to like hold one of them in place, or like.
Okay, I like the idea. Roll a wisdom, just like a casting modifier. You use wisdom to cast, right? So just roll me a d20 plus your wisdom.
Oops, I clicked on the
You're good.
thing.
Are you wanting to do damage with this, or are you just wanting to like stun one and like delete its upcoming turn?
Yeah, I'm just kind of stop it.
Okay, cool. 14. Yeah, I'd say with that, this thing kind of like freezes up. Which one are you targeting? The one that hit you?
No, the one up in the top corner by
Chip and
Chip.
Landen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one takes it. Chip. This one has been like kind of floating about you and Landen, and it just kind of goes just solid for a second. Dust stops pouring out, and there's just like a large chunk in front of you. And then this one's going to try to attack you back, Life, after slapping it with your sickle, but it crit failed, and it looked stupid.
Haha.
Chip, you are up. This thing is solid.
Weirdo.
Everybody laughs at it, and it cries a little bit.
Oh, it cries a little.
Just a little.
Little dirt tears.
It's now a mud goblin. Chip, you're up.
It's okay. Excuse me, miss.
Oh, look at that little baby.
Look at her little weird face.
Her cheese-covered face.
Okay, let's see. So, I'm gonna attack the one. Can I reach the one that attacked Ugly?
Not with your child leash. Well, yeah, I guess if you moved here with your child leash, you could.
I think that Chip would be defensive of Ugly and try and attack the one that attacked them.
Okay.
Like berserk, goblin berserk.
I just rolled for my dagger for this, right?
Yeah, it's your to hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't forget sneak attack.
12 hits, so you do 6 piercing damage and 4. Wait, with a dagger you do 6. Dang, that's nasty. This one method just turns back into earth, and you watch as it falls to the ground and kind of. You do see like there is a form left here. It's just like a piece of like looks like almost like a clay doll laying on the ground as it dies and twitches.
All right.
Landen, you are up.
Cool. I'm gonna snatch up this little creature that Ugly has restrained.
No issue. You restrain it completely. It's just inside your hands.
I'm just like holding it like this, and I'm like, "Hey, look at these little weird guys." I mean, like, and I grab its head and I twist. And their heads just pop right off.
Oh.
Roll.
Landen.
I'm like, yeah.
I think you just kill it. Like, there's not really a conversation. I was trying to figure out like where there was like a good line of like dealing enough damage, but I think it's just dead. Yeah, you just unscrew its head.
Oops.
Gosh, dang. Yeah, this one's gone too.
Thumbs up and I say, good job, lady.
Oops.
Landen's definitely under arrest.
I want to see if I can make it through this whole campaign without ever using my sword.
Yeah,
Jay Wells in the Twitch gave you a thumbs up.
Jay Wells, thanks. After Landen, it is Life. You are up again.
Is this little like one of them is still coming at us? Like what?
Yeah, they seem pretty hell bent on like carnal like rage. They don't seem to have like a measure, like a meter of when to stop or not.
So he didn't care that like 2 of his friends died.
He didn't notice.
Okay.
It happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you unscrewed his head.
Yeah.
Does it just like when he does that? Does it like crumble into like dirt, or does it like remain? Does the body remain?
No, yeah. There's still like 2 clay dolls, basically looking things.
One's missing a head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, there's still a head somewhere, but yeah, it's not attached. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do a melee attack again. Kind of like get out of here. Kind of like trying to shoo it away.
Okie doke.
Oh,
Yeah, that hits. A truck.
Yeah, that was it.
He lets that same out. Alryn, you are up.
It's still floating.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just try to hit it with my sword. So,
Okay.
It's not trying to get away. Excuse me.
11 does not hit it.
Oh, I missed.
Oops.
Ugly,
Trying
you're
to
up.
regain my composure. No one saw that.
Yeah, that was just me.
Maybe I should try to screw the head off next time.
Yeah, well, I was holding it.
Afterwards, if you want, I can give you some pointers on combat.
No, I'm kind of like, I was holding it.
Sorry, Ugly. At the end of your turn, or at the beginning of your turn, in the method that's still on the ground, you hear like this crunching sound, and it just blows. It blows up.
It blows up.
I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, as well as Alryn and Chip, as you are all in the same little 5-foot area.
Taking a picture of my cat.
Okay.
Okay.
What? Constitution, you said?
Yes.
Constitution?
Ooh, I'm.
Ugly just stands there.
Ugly looks right at it. You're like, you dumb.
Fuck it, the dirt hits my eyes. I'm just like.
I was raised in the dirt.
This is normal.
That is not very good.
Okay, so Chip and Alryn, you become blinded as dirt splashes in your eyes.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
You'll be blind for a minute, and you can make the save at the end of each of your turns. As that one goes off, Landen, you hear a very unhappy noise from in your hand, still holding the head, and it just kind of. So I need Chip already blinded. Yeah, I'll just have Life and Landen make this check, con saving throw.
How do I do that? Hold on.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you say?
You click.
Never mind. I got it.
Yeah, you hear a slight explosion from behind you, but you weren't even facing it, so it didn't really like get in your eyes. However, Landen, who was holding it still like it was a little prize, it just kind of, and you are blind for a minute.
Oh god, everyone around me is blinded. Oh, it's
Yes,
ugly.
ugly is still good. And
Yeah,
speaking of
I'm not
ugly, it
blind.
is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to I guess hit it with my sword.
Kick
You
it.
have to move, I think.
Yeah.
Oh.
You got the movement though.
Okay.
If at any point y'all just want to do a physical attack and you're not worried about your own movement, I will take upon it myself to move you if you are trying
Yeah,
to.
I didn't think I was that far away.
Yeah. I will let you know at that point that no wait, you're
Your
like a
arm-
mile
your-
away.
Your arms are really long, though.
Really short with really long arms.
Okay. I
Yes,
rolled.
17 hits, 7 damage. It's just like it's like letting gas out of a balloon. It's
Is it dead?
no, not yet.
Okay.
What the
It's
heck?
holding on tight.
Oh my god.
Chip, you are blinded. What are you doing?
Like,
Or sorry, it's this dust. It's the method's turn first. It's gonna take a slash at. Actually, it's not. It's going to try to step back one step.
It really sounds like he's saying method every time.
Method. No.
Which,
Method.
Like, given...
Wrong game.
Life, if you want to, you can make an attack of opportunity as well as Alryn. You could at disadvantage.
I'll take a swing.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, sure, why not? Right?
Sure.
Yeah.
You watch as it's gathering all the dust into its maw, and it's about to spew a cone of dust on you.
I can't remember how to do the disadvantage roll. Oh, I think I clicked it wrong.
Let's do another one.
Just do another one.
Yeah,
Take the worst.
take the
Right,
lower.
Right.
Either way, he misses
Is it
because
just-
Yep, 10 does miss.
first
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Life, what did you shoot a hit? Yes, 13 hits. Unroll your damage. And just as it's like gathering all this dust, and it's about to let this torrent of like stone out of its mouth. You pop it as it tries to run away, and you all stand kind of getting the dirt out of your eyes as this last one kind of blows up, and it's not really an issue for anybody. You solved my method puzzle.
That was a puzzle?
No, not at all. It was a combo.
What were those?
That was
little
Landon
weirdos?
talking.
Yeah.
Roll me a religion check, life, or a nature check. Anybody who wants to.
I'll roll in nature. Why not?
Or a druid.
I'm a druid.
makes sense. We're also goblins, so we're like dirt.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Okay, with that nature check, something about the hills or this region, you've never seen this many elementals in the same place in like a day, much less like, or you've never seen them in the same place in like a year, much less in like a day. You feel like this place has a really like heavy tie to elemental magic, and that kind of makes you think back to one of the reasons you decided to head here in the first place. It's very strange, but this magic seems to be quite powerful.
This place is just all messed up, huh?
As we walk away, I'm gonna grab Chip and Ugly's hands and I'm gonna pop them both up on my shoulders. And as I grab Ugly, I'm going to lay on hands them for 4.
Okay,
And
cool.
Chip toots a little as you pick him up,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Landon."
So next circle. You said that the river damming was here, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay.
Do I just get 4 points back?
Yeah, it's just healing that a paladin can do.
And this is us right here, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just using this to mark y'all.
Okay. Well, then I guess the only option is to go to the dam, right?
Yep. Okay. So, upon arriving at
We're
what
bugged now.
What's up? Sorry.
one sec, it's my fault. Apologize.
awkward.
It took me also, I just want to say it took me a second to get Chip's joke that they blamed Landen for their little tooth.
It took you a second.
Like
Yeah.
looked at Liz, I'm like, Landon, no, disgusting.
I mean, somewhere in the back of my mind, I feel like Gabby actually tooted and just like in game.
That's being committed to the role play.
I wish I could shoot on command, but I can't.
You said you wish you
Unfortunately.
could.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Sick is a word
In
I would
more
think
ways
of
than
that.
one.
Yeah.
Did we get Fog of Ward on roll 20, or is that just me?
No, you should be getting Fog of Ward right now.
Okay. Boy, guys, it got foggy in here all of a sudden.
Well, it got dark. It is late, probably. Oh wait, did we rest though?
Y'all took a short rest. If you want to take a long rest before you arrive, you could. But you are nearing arrival.
Nobody's used any spells.
No.
Nah, I feel great.
Okay?
I've been
Nobody's hurt, yeah.
I'm telling y'all,
Is
on an
that a-
encounter table that actually had encounters on it, y'all still rolled like only the people mostly
Oh.
No wolves this time.
this time.
And they could have been encounters, you know, if
At
we
least
were
one of them
feeling-
was.
Yeah, if we were feeling angry enough.
I think sometimes life would let you guys blindly charge into fighting someone, but I think most of the times probably not. It depends on how he's feeling.
Can y'all see
Someone-
anything right now?
No.
No.
I can see
Oh.
things and just a black screen.
Someone's gotta keep the brain cells together.
I think it's Alryn that's doing that, to be honest.
Well, it seems like that, and then when we get in a fight, he's like, "Whoops, I missed. Whoops." I missed."
He's like swatting at a fly. It's like the
He
same
like fits
thing.
in with us.
But y'all should be able to see now.
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
he's still trying to find out who he is because he's kind of awkward because he just like Landon, he spent most of his young life in a temple, so
Right.
Religious
Yeah.
kids are weirdos.
He's
am I
trying
right?
to
Yeah.
I'm a
Like he's
pastor's
trying
kid, so I agree with this and also take offense.
I feel like as I'm sitting on Blandon's one shoulder and I'm like talking to him and
Oh, yeah.
and Chip, I'm probably like, as they're like he's like trying to like wipe dirt out of his hair. I'm probably like adding more. I'm like,
Bugs. We're putting like bugs in it.
Oh, the good old shampoo prank where you just
pouring it as they're laughing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
As a sign of affection.
Can y'all
yeah,
see?
it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
Kind of.
a little bit.
it's like a weird L shape.
Yes. So y'all, this is not y'all being on the map. I just have to put you on the map for you to be able to see. But you see a large castle, almost like a keep of some sort. Walls about 10 foot high, all nearing the edge of the river, and you see next to this very evident keep of some sort, there is a large dam of many different wooded things, like some furniture that's been shoved in, different things like that.
Is it like a fancy castle or like kind of run down or just like
It's not run down.
middle?
It's kind of middle class, you'd say. It's a keep, like I said. It's not really, I say castle, but it's more like a
fort kind
like a
of?
guard's fort kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the middle class ain't what it used to be ever since Ronald Reagan,
yeah, the 3-bedroom split
which was
level
a warlock
with one bath.
that I heard about.
Ronald Reagan, the warlock.
Kid.
Handle
This
y'all.
joke will never get old. I love it.
So, you said there's a keep with 10-foot walls.
Yes.
10 foot is extremely scalable.
I don't disagree with you.
There we go.
But
So can we like
Not
stand?
for a goblin.
Yeah, can I like stand on top of Chip's shoulders, on top of Landon's shoulders
Oh,
to like
yeah,
peek
I'll boost
over?
you.
Yeah, if you want to.
Okay.
I'm down for that. Does it appear that there's any threats like on the wall?
Yeah, as you kind of get ready to do this, you see about 4 guards walking around the edges of the walls. One very near where you would have just lifted her or lifted them up to look over the edge.
I wave.
Oh, okay.
As you make
We
frantic
want them to see us.
as you make frantic movement towards them, it is too late. You see a large crossbow gets aimed at you, and you hear, "What are you doing?"
Looking.
Looking at.
Well, you, I guess.
You?
Okay, if anybody else wants to get smart,
You're very handsome.
Oh, you're so beautiful. We're admiring your gorgeous
Yes.
physique.
Do it.
roll
Persuasion
roll
checks,
persuasion, please.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Oh my god.
Chip's like, what?
He kind of puts down the crossbow, and he's like, you know, it's really hard as a man in this age to get reaffirmation. So I really appreciate that. It's quite kind of you two strangers to dole on me. Sorry if I seemed rude. I'm paid to block this place, but how are you today?
Pretty good. How about yourself? How's it going? Do you like your job?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Does it pay well? Like, do you want to be here?
It pays. Yeah. I mean, we're kind of doing it for a cause, so it's not so much.
I whisper up to Chip to ask them what kind of people they're supposed to keep out.
Yeah. What's like your cause?
Guarding here. Yeah. What are you protecting?
Well, we're quite a lot, honestly, but I mean mainly the dam, and then we're also kind of like not really supposed to talk about this, but we're part of like an organization. He gives you like a big wink. Says he's an organization where we we worship like the water itself.
We definitely heard a little bit about those guys, and we think they're super cool. Like,
yeah, we love water.
I'm gonna remove. I'm guessing you all 5 are still kind of together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So for scale purposes, this is your actual size on this map.
Well,
okay.
You know what? It's a good thing we ran into you because we are traveling damn salesmen.
I'm sorry, what salesman?
Damn cell? Like
okay.
We're dam reinforcers. We reinforce dams, and we would like to speak with your manager. We have a business proposition for him. Mayhaps we could come inside and
what
speak
the
with
hell
him?
is he talking about?
Landon whispers to Alryn, let him work.
I'm totally backing up Chip. I'm like, yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I'm a druid. I'm basically a wood expert. I'm waving around my stick.
Yeah, I kind of nudge Ugly and be like, yeah, show him the damn stuff.
We're damn inspectors,
I wanted to call us dang inspectors, but they weren't having it.
It's like I want to stop
the adults
this,
do the talking.
but I want to see if it works.
Chip's like, shh.
Yeah, he kind of looks down and he says, I couldn't let all 5 of you in probably without like.
That's fair.
But the 2 of you seem very kind, and
yeah,
I could. I suppose I could meet you downstairs, and yeah.
I turn to the guys and I whisper and I go, "We got this one, guys. You can go home."
So you watch him disappear from over the parapet for a moment, and he says, meet me to the door to the right, and he opens this door for you.
Before he opens the door,
Okay.
I'm gonna unchain Chip.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
You're unchained?
But as I'm unchaining Chip, I'm holding their arm to, get at the lock. And when I take the lock off, I keep hold of their arm and I say, You gotta be good. You gotta be cool.
I'll be good. I swear. I'm always good.
And you
Oh,
see
he's
him
thinking
peek
about
his
it
head
forever.
out of this door over here, and he says, "Come on in. Just be quiet."
I grab Ugly's hand and we walk in together.
Yeah.
Aw.
And he'll
I
ask.
turn around and I wave. Bye.
Alright.
Yeah.
All right. Well, they're
We're
gone.
we're
I'm assigned
working for
smart.
this organization now.
Smart guy huddle.
Oh my god.
All right, smart guys. What should we do while they're gone?
Let's see if we can sneak around and like check the dam, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna suggest.
Oh, wait.
Like
Yeah.
I also am very intelligent.
Yeah.
He
I
said
do want to
that.
apologize. The wall is 20 feet. I misspoke, but this it's obviously worked itself out. So, now heading in here, what you see immediately are you enter a castle yard. This area just inside the castle gatehouse consists of a small courtyard of bare dirt and tufts of wiry grass. A stable stands to the east, a gatehouse to the west, and the main yard of the castle lies to the north. The keep occupies the northern corner of the castle yard. Stone stairs near the keep lead up to the top of the wall. So as you enter, Cat's losing it about the goblins being unsupervised, and I love it.
I know. I like how we just were like, okay, you guys go take.
I thought Landen would be like, oh, sorry, I have to come with them because, we're chained together. But he's just like,
Nah,
no, there you go.
Later.
I
So
think
this guy,
Chip hasn't even murdered anybody or taken any eyeballs today. I think they've earned
Today.
a little freedom.
Yeah, today.
Still time yet.
That's not true. Earlier today that happened.
No, that was yesterday. Remember we slept out in that yard?
Oh yeah, that's right.
I reach up to the guy we're with and I say, "What's your name? What's your name?"
oh yes, oos. Sorry. My name is
All right, take your time.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm just joking.
My name is Garvin. It's nice to meet you. What were your names?
I'm Jose Hardball. And this is my associate, Juan Softball.
Yep.
Roll deception for me with advantage
No,
because he
what?
already loves y'all.
There's no way that they could think that they're lying about that.
I got advantage, though.
Oh, okay, well, no question.
Need advantage.
He looks at you and he says, it's kind of weird that your names are so close together, hardball and softball, but I'm here for it.
Our families know each other.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
'cause that,
Yeah.
makes
All
sense.
goblins know each other.
Yeah, they're old goblin names, very traditional. Jose and Juan.
One.
Yes,
So, you wanna? So, is
oh,
the whole place just like attached to the dam? Is the dam inside here? How does it work?
oh, yes, sorry, let me, you wanted to go see, one of our managers, right?
Well, first we should inspect the dam for
And then talk.
integrity, and
Yeah.
then we can give your manager a good rundown on how we can service his dam.
Yeah.
You both would service the dam at the same time?
Together.
We're kind of a team here.
You
Yeah.
see it. You see his face kind of go red. He's like,
We
okay.
No, they didn't have to. They didn't have to use sword service.
I winked, I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm doubling down.
He showed.
yeah, we're committed.
He's like, oh, and we're just like, mm-hmm.
He takes you to
Got a
this.
goblin fetish.
He takes you to this long wall. This wall over here, and you see past the wall into the river up about like 20 feet or so across. There's just a really, really large dam made of like stones they've dropped in, different and it's not like it's completely a cutoff. Like there's still like small amounts of water that trickle through, but like more or less it's done the job.
Okay, I'm gonna say to this guy, I'm gonna be like, hey, You know what would be really sexy? If we tied you up.
I'm so glad we're not here for this.
It's, somehow we are.
Landon is very sexually straight edge. He would not.
We're just sitting outside like, I wonder what they're doing in there.
He looks at you and he says, tied me. What? What?
We have a kink that we like to tie people up.
So the Twitch is losing it right now.
He says, I would almost surely lose my job, so I'm not sure.
Hey, no one has to know.
But we'd need to go somewhere that wasn't. We'd need to go. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there like a closet nearby we could like go in there?
Well, there's the bugbear area, but they're all in there right now.
Also, is this guy human?
Yeah,
Not that it
he's human.
matters.
No, yeah, he's human.
Okay.
That's all.
I'm very curious as to what the bugbear area is, but I'm not sure I want to ask.
He says,
I'm not sure.
Any good damn enforcer would know about the bugbear area.
Please elaborate about the bugbear area.
"Oh, I mean, we just have some strong-arm bugbears that we hire to do some of the rock moving, and they sleep in there."
That's where you want to
You want to get tied up?
No. I was saying that I'm trying to think of a place that wouldn't have people. We have over like 30 people who live here.
There's no like bathroom stall we could all go in.
You're looking at it, baby, and he points at the river.
Oh God.
Says, "Oh, I know. We could go to the stable."
Oh, okay.
And he takes you all the way back here, and he passes another. He passes another bandit. He passes another individual that was watching the wall, and he says, "You should really get back on your shift." And he says, "We're busy."
The way he said it too.
He lets you in here, and he's like, "All the horses are out right now, so
we're alone.
We're all by ourselves. Now this tie up thing, how does that? What?
We're gonna tie you up, and we're gonna gag you.
What?
And then we're gonna our
Wait, Chip, instead of explaining everything, why don't we show him?
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be really sexy, I swear.
Oh, okay.
So I have a thieves kit. I don't know if that includes rope.
Your explorer's pack.
Yeah, your explorer's pack should. If not, this actual stable that you're in probably has at least 200 feet of like coils of rope.
Yeah, definitely.
Leather and harnesses and.
We're gonna tie him up and we're gonna gag him. We're gonna put a piece of cloth around his mouth.
Okay, he like as you're tying him up, he's like, "Okay, I'm still lost on how this is exactly good." And then you shove like a just some load of rope in his mouth. He says,
Okay, now you are going to be humiliated and just accept it, and we're gonna have you close your eyes and count, and you'll know when it's happening. When the sexy stuff is happening, you'll just know it.
Yeah, flip him onto flip him onto his like stomach so he's just like face down so he can't see anything.
And I put some hay over him, so he's like a little bit
bury him a little.
Okay, he is buried.
I pull Ugly to the side. We kind of like walk over, and I say, "Okay, we gotta fuck up this dam. Am I right?"
Yeah. Okay, we definitely passed some other people on the way. So like,
should we put on a disguise? We could take the guy's clothes off.
Oh my. Is he wearing a coat of some kind?
Yeah, he's got a cloak on. They all have these same cloaks that are like the cult cloaks that have that symbol that was just. You have to untie him to take his clothes off.
I untie him and I say, "I'm so sorry. I forgot. You have to be naked."
Yeah, it makes it
For the
sexier.
sexy stuff to happen, you have to be naked.
He said, "I was honestly kind of curious about that as to
Yeah.
so."
Then she says, "I'm sorry. I'm nervous." because
Yeah, you're just so handsome.
I am too. Oh, that's very kind of you.
And so we tie him back up.
And we take his clothes off.
Yeah. And okay.
I think maybe I should stand on your shoulders
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
put a cloak around us.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I'm a really good liar.
I was gonna say I don't think I should be the one talking.
Amazingly, I just say things and people believe it. So
You notice
Look at the Twitch chat.
you notice as he is as you like take all of his clothing off and whatnot, he has a strange like short sword that has like shark teeth in the edge of it.
Yeah, definitely.
you definitely take that.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have anything else cool on him, or?
Just that and like a holy symbol of that same like symbol you saw earlier.
Okay, we'll take that anyways.
Can I make like a fake mustache out of like some horse hair that I find on the ground? Like,
oh, for your face? Roll me survival.
already
have like the hood up.
Oh yeah, hood up, definitely.
I can I do survival too to
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
to
them a
help.
mustache?
Yeah.
Because I have a -1 to survival.
Okay. Well, it's not very good.
Hair. All the
It's all
horses are
crooked.
naked.
Yeah, so as you both enter two goblin
It
mode,
just looks like there's like hair sticking out of the hood a little bit.
as you enter two goblin mode, you exit. I'm guessing you're heading back to the dam.
We definitely put the hood up and
Okay, we're gonna take a quick timeout and head back to the group of three that have been like doing something else.
Sure.
You're just-
We're just
Right.
twiddling our thumbs outside.
Yeah,
You guys don't think they're doing any weird sex stuff in there, do you?
Probably not.
like, no, why would you think
No,
about that? Landen?
You're right. That'd be weird.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. They are goblins.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
I mean,
They're probably cooking. Yeah, that's it. Cooking.
cooking. Sure. All right, let's walk around to this dam and see what's
Drawing
going on.
pictures.
Yeah.
The top side.
It sure would have been cool if they told them that we were gonna go check out the dam.
Are y'all going around the top or around the bottom?
Well, I mean, they're not gonna let us in, are they?
Oh no. But
Yeah,
there's
they're
like
gonna-
the outside of the wall, I guess is what I was asking.
Yeah, but they're gonna
Let's
watch
not-
us walk around the outside of the wall
That's
suspiciously.
fine. It's okay. Let's walk around the bottom. I have
Okay.
a plan.
All right, I'm down. I'll follow life wherever life goes.
So we're walking around the bottom.
Sounded like the goblins just did that.
Okay, you get right about here. Anything different? You pass like a large area where they can't really see you for a hot minute.
Okay.
And then you get to the wall, and then there's about like a 15-foot drop, like a sheer cliff face, before you could like get to the shore.
What's the plan here, life?
Oh, this wasn't part of my plan.
Well, we can get around this. I just want to know so I can participate.
Is this where the river was?
No, the river's still a little ways off. You just
So what is this trench here?
it's
natural.
it's just like a natural
Okay.
butte.
Got
You
it.
said it's
Got it.
about 15 feet.
Yeah, about 15 feet. And it's not even like sheer. You could probably like
Slide down it.
ride it. You would just have to like kind of keep your balance.
And is all the damned part is on the inside, right?
No, all the damned part is outside the external wall.
Oh, okay. I'm starting to wonder why we went inside.
So what's your plan?
Well, if anyone asks, we're just using the bathroom.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say we could be the dam inspectors, but I guess
No, they already
You're-
know that we're not the dam inspectors. We already
we
have
all-
two dam inspectors.
we all came together.
Yeah, but they didn't let us inside.
That's true. We should have told them that they were handsome too. That's what started this all. And as Landen says, that's what started this all. He grabs his shield off his back and he puts it down and he holds it and he
Okay.
puts his feet up on it and he slides it down the ramp. And he goes, "Woo!"
Roll me a dex check.
Oh, Dex? No. Oh, baby. I
Nice.
take that back. He stands up
he stands on it. It's just a skate. It's literally the scene from Lord of the Rings where he rides the shield down the staircase.
I wanna do a Christ air.
Yeah.
As I go down.
Is that the skate 3 move where you just do the cross with your hands?
I just know it's a skate move.
Oh, there's a bandit up on the on this one over here, and he looks over and he's like, "Damn, that was sweet."
No.
Alryn's
Googling
actually
Christ air right now.
Alryn's actually impressed. Damn.
Is he gonna try to do the same thing?
Nope.
I'm gonna put the Christ air into the chat.
I love it.
Yeah, so Life also has a shield, and he does have it on his person.
Do we all have shields?
I don't think so.
I don't.
Chip's the only one who doesn't have a shield.
Chip the whip.
He dual wields daggers.
We'll protect you with our 5 shields.
But
4
he
shields.
kind of
I can count.
he kind of puts it down and like butt scoots down.
Okay. Yeah, roll me a dex check with advantage since you're taking it really slow.
Yeah. Did it work?
Not yet, but it might just be taking this time. Yeah, there it went.
Oh.
A 3. So you have a rough time of it, even like just butt scooting. It's just hard to like get moving. It's not like it's embarrassing more than it is like
Yeah, you probably should have
dangerous.
just walked.
That's what Alryn does. He just kind of
It's kind of
gets down and kind of scoots down a little bit.
yeah. As long as you take your time, there's no issue.
Yeah, he's not somersaulting or anything.
You
Not
find your
Not on purpose.
find your way to the water's edge. You don't have a really good angle of the dam, but you can see like the last 5 feet of it from here.
Yep, that's a dam.
I'm gonna perceive this gosh dang darn.
Yep.
Do I see anything that looks like it could be? Oh no, not with that. I don't. Never mind. I don't see anything at all.
Yeah, no, nothing like important at least that you see.
I give it a good hard look at the corner of the dam that we can see.
Hi.
All right, hang on a second here.
After scanning it over, you kind of like you're starting to get the idea that like you're not like with there being some people inside this fort at the same time, this thing's not coming down quick without like some sort of either pretty good like magic spells or like blasting powder from like a mining operation. And you don't like give up in your head, but there is like part of you that says like we may not be ready for like 30 people and a dam trying to tear it down, you know? So that's just part of what you hear in your ear.
Should we go knock on the door and try to work this out?
I think we might just be able to walk in.
Yeah, let's go knock on. You want to walk in? They had those crossbows. They were going to shoot us with crossbows just for looking.
It depends on if anyone can see us, I guess.
Yeah, this guy's still kind of watching you from the other side. And then this guy up there says, can I... your friends are still here. Are you waiting? What are you... Stay away from the door?
We're kind of trying to use the bathroom.
Yeah, you got a bathroom in here?
They point to the river. They're like...
No, but I need a... You know...
Yeah, if we need to do that too, you do the same thing.
Oh.
You squat over it.
Well, that's not healthy.
Well... It helps, the dam.
Well...
Okay. Well,
I'm picturing this dam exploding and shit flying everywhere.
Do you guys like? Are you guys aware of like basic sanitary practices? Like, people drink this water, you know.
Landen,
like, you guys drink this water, right?
Landen.
Oh, this guy for a second, his eyes cross, and he's like, "Oh man, we do drink this water."
Yeah, you ever heard of dysentery? I don't know what it is, but I've heard it before.
Just yeah, I don't. That's ugh, and he just kind of starts vomiting over the edge of the wall. He's like,
Into the water.
My friends and I here, we let the the darn. I just pull out a coin and I drop it on the ground. So we sent the darn inspectors in there, but we are actually the sanitary inspectors. What we do is we help keep people from getting sick by cleaning up their drinking water. So we actually that's part of the whole process. How about we come in there and help you guys out with that?
Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. He's still kind of vomiting over the wall. He's just retching. And as you walk in, you see leaving this building over here, what is relatively obvious to you, 2 goblins in a trench coat. And we're going to pick up there next week, seeing as we're right around wrapping up time, and this is either going to start a major encounter or just blow the whole wall up.
Wow. I'm hoping we find explosives, genuinely. I'm like,
so is chat. Chat has now directly said, give the goblins explosive, please.
That's my plan too.
We're gonna be looking for all the weapons.
Before we end, did they see us come in? Do they wave at us?
Those 2 did not. They had already turned your back, but you see the shaky image of 2 goblins trying to hold it together underneath a.
So it's like a double take,
Yeah, you look at it and it's oh, that's a guy, and then you look at it again and you're like, that's not a guy.
Well,
they're no doubt cackling maniacally over the guy whose clothes they just robbed.
Oh, definitely.
Can we get a outtake, or not outtake, credit video of the guy back in the room waiting on him?
Oh yeah, he's just he's
face down.
He's thinking to himself, I don't know why they left. I thought we were doing something.
He's waiting for it. He's
part of it. This guy's so vanilla, he doesn't even know.
I showed them the short sword.
It's about the.
I showed them my short sword.
And then they left.
Mm.